Hey everyone, welcome back for more of our Jurassic World Evolution walkthrough. So we've been working on ISLA TACANO for a little while, building out all the contracts to unlock the missions, and I've just got the first one for Entertainment's worst employee, Isaac Clement, and it's the Cosmetic Enhancements mission, and I've got to acquire the Savannah Cosmetic Gene Research at the Research Center. So it seems like it's going to start off pretty easily, but these things often go south pretty quickly out of nowhere. So I'm going to start this off now, and we'll see how it goes.
Look, here's the truth of it. The other divisions, it bothers them that they need us entertainment types. I myself started in information systems until I found my true calling. So the way I look at it now is, they hate us because they ain't us. And who are we? We are the rainmakers, the producers, the entertainers. We bring this place to life as much as the dinosaurs. So that is what we're gonna do. Alright, so here's the challenge. What do people like to see? Something new. And that's a problem when the star attractions are all hundreds of millions of years old. So we gotta give them something new. Start by researching some cosmetic mods, and let's see what we can come up with. A Surprisosaurus.
These animals are serious creatures, and impressive as nature created them. Don't try and turn them into unicorns.
Okay, based on your latest research, we should be able to have some new dinos that reflect these cosmetic modifications of yours. Then we'll see if it was worth it.
Woohoo! New dinosaurs! Exciting! The guests will love it.
No, this is ridiculous. People would be more than happy to go and see just normal dinosaurs, not ones with some kind of savannah skin. Savannah skin? What even is that? Anyway, I've got a dead dinosaur as well. So things to do. Where's my dead dinosaur? Thankfully, it's not my Brachiosaurus. Who is it? Who is it? Huangosaurus. Let's get a new one on the go. It's all going wrong. Come on, let's get a Huangosaurus. Where's that? Here we go. Let's get one of those incubating. And then let's also get a Triceratops incubating too. And I need to ship out my dead dinosaur. Sad days. In this game, the dinosaurs don't last very long. They're like, they go every other week. I don't think it's real. I mean, it keeps you on your toes, but it's not terribly realistic. In all fairness, they just keep carking it. Okay, the other cool thing that I've done here, as well as sort of setting up all the facilities, is put in a massive Brachiosaurus pen over here. So I've got one Brachiosaurus in place, and I'm just going to send in another one. It's not got a great deal to do with this mission, but it's still pretty cool. Getting to see a Brachiosaurus, his neck floating through the gates. That's pretty epic. So here it comes. That'll put in 2. So they've got buddies. And hopefully that'll increase my my park rating quite nicely. I've also got in two feeders. Anyway, right. Maiasaura with Savannah Skin Gene. It looks like I've already got the Savannah Skin Gene. So essentially that will be with the Research Center. So if I go in here, have a look at the genetic research. Yeah, so it looks like I've already got the Savannah genetic genes already in place, so I don't need to do that research, but that's essentially what you do if you still needed it. So now I need to send out some expeditions for Maiasaura and a Parasaurolophus. So I'm going to send out lots of expeditions and churn through that as quickly as possible to try and get the fossils to get the genome up. So going to send this one out in Mongolia. And what's the other dinosaur? It's a Maiasaura. So just going to figure out where that is for when that comes back. And the Maiasaura is at Egg Mountain, so going to send that out next. And in fact, I'm going to try and get an extra dig team, because that might make this a little bit quicker. So empty slots, dig team, dig speed, dig yield. Well, I'm definitely going to put those in. Get the dig yield up. Oh, there we go. That'll be pretty sweet. Okay, and then I think I probably need to do some research to get an extra dig team. But let's see. Building upgrades. Expedition team. So what's this? Yeah, so I think that's what I need. So going to go with that as well. And hopefully that'll mean I can speed through this whole process much quicker. Okay, so now I've got the Parasaurolophus and the Maiasaura. I can get them both incubating. So I'm going to modify their genome quickly with the Savannah gene. Here we go. So that's one. Get that one on the way. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same for the Maiasaura. So again, just want the Savannah in play, and then I can incubate it. And then just wait for the two of them to come through. Okay, so there we go. I can release the Parasaurolophus. So sending this one in. And then we'll get to see what the crazy Ents dude's got to say next when we get the Maiasaura out. Hey dude, it's pretty cool. I like this one. Raw! Always raw. Okay, but you can see the Parasaurolophus has got like social issues, so it definitely needs at least one other in here to keep it happy. So I'm incubating another one in the Hammond facility, and hopefully that'll be enough, but I suspect it might be 3 that it kind of needs. Seems okay right now, but who knows? Okay, so my second Parasaurolophus is ready for release. I'm going to send it in and see what that does to the social for the first one. Hoping it's going to make it a little bit better. Here he is. Let's have a look what he's saying. So social's gone up, but it's still not terribly high. Seems happy about everything else except for the social side of things. So I might even throw in a third Parasaurolophus. And then I can stop saying Parasaurolophus. Because it's not easy. And then I also think I've got the Maiasaura. Yeah, it's ready to go. So this will take us through to the next phase of the mission. I think there'll be one additional thing to do. He looks cool. That is one weird looking creature. What a funky dude. Yeah, welcome to the Brachiosaurus enclosure, dude. You got loads of room. Okay, let's see what he's saying. Again, social, population seems to be an issue.
This is must-see BC, right? That should mean an increase in revenue, which is always the true measure of success.
Okay, so he's also got social issues, so I'm going to throw in an additional one of those. Hopefully that'll make him happy. Okay, so the next goal I need to achieve is 3,500 guests. So it looks like I'm a million miles away from that. But I think that might be because I don't have a hotel in place. So I've got 1679. My ratings are okay, but not amazing. Fun rating needs to go up, so I need to do some things to attract some more guests. So firstly, I'm going to throw in a hotel, which should increase my my capacity size. So let's get that in now. Okay, so just going to squeeze it in right out front of the entrance here. Should be quite nicely on the path. Let's just double check. Yeah, looks like it. That should increase my guest count. Got quite a few dinosaurs in the mix now. Got my Brachiosaurus enclosure here. Got one Maiasaura in play. Waiting for this one to come through. And all of that should help to increase my guest count. Also going to throw in a gift shop down here. And then need some low hanging feeders in this enclosure. There we go. And my guest count is getting much closer now. Also making way more money, but my guest count is currently at 2,400. So clearly I need to, it kind of looks like my facility rating is really good, but my dinosaur rating needs to be improved to be able to get more people in. The hotel definitely helped. So that got me a little bit closer. So I think I kind of need at least one more enclosure with some good dinosaurs in it. So I think I might try and build something here. And I've got the T-Rex. So I'm going to try and build a T-Rex enclosure. Just going to see if there's any more T-Rex fossils to incubate. Nah, but I am going to send out some more expeditions for them. So let's just get a couple of digs on here. You can only send one dig to one location, okay, and one over here then. So that should give me a little bit more of the T-Rex genome. And then I think I'm going to build it here. So I'm going to get rid of these pylons and bring this closer to this. And that should free up all this space here to turn into T-Rex City. So as it's going to be a T-Rex, I'm going with electrified heavy steel fences. I'm going to try and get them as close as possible to this path, which could be just dangerous really, but we'll see. Okay, so it turns out that Parasaurolophus are pretty temperamental, and you need at least 4 in an enclosure for them to hit their social comfort zone and stay in their enclosure. So it's really important to get at least 4 in place to be able to make it through this mission. And then I've got a similar situation with the Myosaura. So we've got one down here. I've had to trank him because he was going for the fences. And I think another one just down here. And I should have 2 pretty much ready for release, which will again give me 4 of them so that they can hit their comfort zone. So I'm just going to get these last 2 moved back into this facility and then release the other 2, and hopefully that should mean they're still okay and not quite so temperamental and just wanting to break out the entire time. So there we go. Hopefully they'll all be happy now, but because you've kind of got 2 pens to keep them all happy, it takes a lot of effort to make it through this and get yourself enough free space to be able to work on the guest count. So there you can see it's still not terribly happy from a social side of things, so I'm going to try and get another Myosaura on the go just in case. Not sure if it will hatch in time, so maybe I'll get a couple on the go just in case, and I can always sell one if I don't need them. If one fails, this is just like a fail-safe. Okay, so he's back, his comfort level is low, but their social's going up a little bit, it's getting a little bit closer. Got most things it needs, it should be comfortable, it just needs some food. Grab a snack, dude. Okay, its comfort level is going up, and hopefully with yet another Myosaura in here, or 2, I should be able to get back to it being pretty positive. Obviously one failed, discard that, start again. This game really keeps you on your toes. And then I think I can get back to getting things a little bit more appealing. Get in the gift shop back here, which I had to sell because I just needed the money. Had some like massive breakouts from the Myosaura, and they were attacking people, and I had lawsuits. It's hideous. Anyway, so the point is, definitely get at least 4 of each of the 2 dinosaurs you need in this mission within your facility, and you should be able to keep them happy. But before you move on to this, increasing your guest count rate, definitely work on getting their comfort level up and in a good place so that you can sort of chill out and focus on the guest count. So now, it's all about guests. Let's get this T-Rex facility finished, and then we'll get a T-Rex in, which should help us out in terms of our star ratings. Okay, so I've got an electric fence in place all around here, but you can see I need more power to be able to keep it in operation. So I'm going over to my medium facility over here, and I've essentially put in a couple of improved outputs, which should help out. But I also want to put in an improved outage protection, because if I get an outage and the T-Rex gets out, that is going to be a world of hurt. So in fact, just to make sure that doesn't happen, just check my money in. Yeah, I'm just going to put in another power station so that I don't have any problems whatsoever. Let's get another one in up here. Okay, there we go. So we're going to get the power outage protection. It's going to take 4 minutes to research, but should help me to keep power going for longer, because if I get power down and a T-Rex gets out, that is going to be it. Okay, sweet. And I've also put in the substation close to the T-Rex facility that I'm building here to power the fence. I've got it gated up. Just going to try and fit in a Hammond center somewhere. I might not be able to fit it in which case I'll have to move it from somewhere else. Let's see. So I'm going to bring this down. I'm going to put it in over here. I'm going to bring this down here. Just reduce the size of the facility. So demolish a little bit of this fence and then build it back up again. Okay, so there we go. Hopefully that gives me enough room to be able to put in the Hammond facility. Creation lab, nice. Does. So I can just get in a path to connect it up. Brilliant. Okay, so we definitely need a few live feeders in here, I reckon, just to keep it happy. Let's get 2 of those on the go. Actually, I'll get... Just want to keep it happy. I don't want a T-Rex breaking out. If we get a T-Rex breaking out, that's it. Stuffed. So, let's get 1 in there. 1 in there. And then as soon as this is built, I think I can get a T-Rex in, and then the mentalness can start. Yeah, my Myosaur is pretty happy. So I'm going to release 1 more of those in there, just to make sure the social level's up. And now, actually, like, I can get a T-Rex, but it's only 50%. Kind of viability's low. It's 1.9 million. So I kind of think I'd be better off sending out lots of expeditions and getting the genome up to improve its viability. So I'm going to do that. Going to spend a little bit of time doing that. And then hopefully that should be enough to get me over the line. Okay, so also going to get outage protection 2.0. Again, just trying to keep the T-Rex all safe and sound. Okay, so I'm also going to try to increase my variety by releasing a couple of Dracorex in here.
Look, it's a balancing act. I get it. We all do. My point is, you need to provide the right amount of space for your dinosaurs. And this small enclosure ain't cutting it.
Okay, so I also need to increase my enclosure size for these dinosaurs. There's quite a lot in here. So, just a bit of normal fencing. Okay, so now they should have a lot more room to run around in. It's a bit of a crazy looking enclosure. But it should also give a lot of viewing space to the public, which could also help. You can see I'm getting slowly closer to the required guest count, so 2,951. So my variety penalty is my biggest issue. So clearly I need to work on that, and I'm hoping that with this T-Rex, which I should be able to afford fairly soon, that will take me over the edge. Now I think my research should have completed. Yeah. It's in place. So now, for all of my power stations, I've got them all hidden over here. So it's got improved outputs. Going to give it the 2.0 outage protection. Same with this one. There we go. And again, actually can increase the outputs. 1 of these slots, outage protection in. So, think, just waiting for the funds come in, and then I can get the T-Rex on the go. Okay, so to give me an even higher chance of reaching this rating and getting enough guests in, I'm going to send in a Ceratosaurus into this facility where I'm going to put the T-Rex. And I'm going to let the 2 battle it out for everybody's viewing pleasure. / weird in-game fight mechanics. Okay, so going to release the Ceratosaurus. which should also get me closer to the line count for the guests. So that should give me a boost in terms of variety. Oh, maybe we've done it, So I only needed the Ceratosaurus. So that was enough to tip me over the line, and the gyrosphere station is now available.
Our line is looking solid, and our attendance and financials are both up thanks to your efforts. You make it look easy, which is not always to one's advantage. Just saying.
You get results, and that is getting you noticed, trust me. So, I'm beginning to wonder, just who are you, and what do you want? Crazy of me, huh? Or maybe not.
No, you're definitely crazy. So there we go, that was Cosmetic Enhancements done and dusted. So quite a tricky mission. You need to keep all of the animals in good condition to start with. And it's a really good idea to have at least 4 of them in each enclosure because they need their social count up. Otherwise, they just spend the entire time breaking out. And then it's a case of just getting your visitor numbers up by increasing your star ratings for your park. And that's it, guys. Hopefully that helps you out. And if it does, drop me a like below. You can also check out the rest of our videos for Jurassic World Evolution with the links on the right-hand side. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel with the links on the left-hand side. And hit that bell button if you want to get notifications for all of the videos that we release. Drop any comments below and I'll catch you next time. Cheers, guys. Goodbye.